Disney have just released a movie called Strange World, which features its first gay lead, and obviously they're proud about that. Why are we surprised now in 2022 when we see Disney moving in this way? I don't think we should really be surprised. At the root of it, there's a lot of witchcraft, there's a lot of pedophilia, there's a lot of darkness, there's a lot of perverseness.
Remnant.
Welcome to the Remnant, where you are the remnant. As mentioned, I'm going to be doing these videos in between some of the other videos that we've been doing, where I'm going to be concentrating on, you know, some of the current things that are going on and just highlighting some of the evil, some of the wickedness that is coming our way, that is here, not down the road, not in 10 years, not in 20 years, but is happening right in front of us. And us as a remnant, we need to be very, very aware, because we need to know how to walk out our salvation. We need to stand up for righteousness. We need to stand up for truth and what is right and what is just. So a part of being the remnant is, for me, is exposing the darkness and letting you know and showing you like what is actually going on, because there's a lot of mess that is going on out there in the world. The latest thing, one of the latest things is old news really, but I thought I would mention it because a lot of us have children, a lot of us have kids, and we need to be aware. Disney have just released a movie called Strange World, which features its first gay lead, and obviously they're proud about that, and the particular movement is very proud about that. And I just gotta be honest, it's like there is an agenda from the enemy, and I ain't even chalking it up to a particular group. I'm chalking it up to the evil and the wicked one and the enemy, and they are targeting our children. And we need to not be asleep. We need to be very, very aware, because this is not just Disney. When we look across the education spectre, we see what is going on in the schools and what they are teaching our children, right? From a young age, from now, they're teaching our children from 4 or 5 years old to self-pleasure. Okay? They are teaching our children that they can be whatever they want to be in relation to their orientation. So I could send my kid to school as a boy, and because of the indoctrination, I have to support if they come back as a female or believing that they are a female. There are laws in the States now that they're pushing for teacher student confidentiality, so that as a parent, I cannot inquire on information about my child. And if I do not support the indoctrination that these schools are now promoting, then I am putting myself in the firing line and I can be charged legally. This is what's happening. There is a spirit out there that is after our children, and it seems like a lot of us, or many of us, are not raising the alarm. Now, for me, this is no surprise, because even the head of Disney came out and she said her intentions very clearly. And let me show you that right now. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna play a little clip. Okay.
And I realized, oh, it actually is true. We have many, many, many LGBTQIA characters in our stories, and yet we don't have enough leads and narratives in which gay characters just get to be characters, and not have to be about gay stories. And so that's been very eye-opening for me. And I can tell you, it's something that I feel perhaps had this moment not happened, I as a leader and me as my colleagues would not have focused on. And going forward, I certainly will be more so. I know that we will be, and I hope this is a moment where, shoot, the 50% of the tears.
I don't know why she getting emotional.
Sorry, are coming. We just don't allow each other to go back.
Last summer, we
right. So we see there an executive of Disney basically talking about that there needs to be more gay leads. There needs to be, you know, more characters and lead characters that are gay and LGBT. Now, some of us as Christians as well, we're surprised, because we would say that, you know, Disney has always been family friendly. Why are they now doing this? Okay, why are they now pushing this agenda? But like I say, even when we're doing deliverance and even when we're speaking about bloodline curses, what do I say? I say that you have to always go back to the root. Go back to the root of the issue, right? Because, you know, the Bible talks about by your fruit, and by a person's fruit you will know them, right? It says to test the spirit, right? So everything you need to test, and you need to understand the root. So when we talk about Disney's root is very dark. Okay, it was actually believed, and I believe it as well, that Walt Disney was actually a 33rd degree Mason, Freemason. And a lot of you don't even know what Freemasonry is, but we're going to be touching on it. But in short, Freemasonry is a secret, it's almost like a secret society, or a society. It's not necessarily secret. You do have secret branches, but Freemasonry, they show it as a brotherhood. But what really happens is it's more of I'm just going to be honest, it's just Satan worship, and they make vows as they go up the degrees. And when you get to the 30th degree and above, it's just all out, it's just satanic worship. And they believe being enlightened, being illuminated, and then they have agendas that they want to engage in. So Walt Disney was a part of that, and we can say, oh yes, you know, Disney has always been family friendly, but has it really? Has it really? Because when we go back, if I was to name you a bag of Disney movies, you'll realize that most of them are deep rooted in witchcraft. Sleeping Beauty, witchcraft. Do you know what I mean? Snow White, witchcraft. Do you know what I mean? Let's look at even Beauty and the Beast. That promotes bestiality. But we don't realize, because we just grow up on this stuff and we think, you know, it's normal. Yo, Belle falls in love with an animal. She didn't even know that he was a prince. He falls in love with that animal, and he's a beast because he's been cursed. So even though it might not be outright LGBT from 20-30 years ago, we have to realize that the patterns are steeped in witchcraft. Even when I came across this, oh my gosh, I came across this Mickey Mouse thing. Look how perverse this is. I'm gonna show you. Look how perverse this is. So you have Mickey Mouse, no holes in the cheese. All of a sudden gets to Mickey Mouse. It looks like he's erect here, and then he's putting his thing in the cheese, and then holes are coming out. This is the kind of stuff that Disney are involved with. We see like Encanto, that was another one, which ancestral witchcraft. We have I think it's called Big Red or Red or something, and that's also bloodline curse that runs in the family. Moana, water spirits. Everything about Disney, even what's come out just now, Hocus Pocus, blatant witchcraft. And yet we're surprised when they're like, you know, Disney used to be a family thing, and Disney used to, you know, take care of our children and family friendly. And maybe there was a lot of movies, but at the root of it, there's a lot of witchcraft, there's a lot of pedophilia, there's a lot of darkness, there's a lot of perverseness. So why are we surprised now in 2022 when we see Disney moving in this way? I don't think we should really be surprised. And this is why we have to protect our children. Okay, we have to, the Bible says to grow them up in the way so that when they're old they won't depart. Our children need to be protected from, even in the education system, to at home, to what's the games that they play, what's on the TV, because now things are so perverse and so dark, and we have technology all around. You leave your kid for 2 seconds, guess what? They're watching something that they shouldn't be watching. They're being programmed in a way that they shouldn't be programmed. This is what's happening. And that's why I'm a believer, and this is why I want the Remnant School, guys. I'm telling you, the Remnant School, because what we need is entertainment for our own children. And this is why we have I Am as well, the I Am platform, because we want to start creating children programs, and just programs that are clean and wholesome and help the Christian lifestyle. And I'm a support of everyone that is promoting clean content. So even Angel Studios, you know, the guys that produce The Chosen, they're doing some great work over there, and I would recommend you go check it out. They got some cartoons on there that they've created. That's fantastic. You know, Jesus Film, you know, they're doing some animations that are amazing. You know, I think there's another platform called Yippee as well, and they're putting out, you know, they're filtering YouTube content and stuff like that, so that parents don't have to feel worried. And this is what we need to do. We need to start to begin to create content and really guard our children and say enough is enough. And that's all I gotta say. I could really go down the list of Disney films that are dark, but I don't really need to, because you guys kind of know. But yeah, so that's what I got to say. Stay guarded, stay alert, the Remnant. Guard your children, guard your homes. Men, be the protector, you know, be the watchman. Mothers, we need you. The family, the community, we all need community to look out for our children. Until next time, here on The Remnant, God bless. If you would like to partner with us, please visit our website and subscribe to our all access subscription. If you would like more information on other ways you can partner, please visit iamondemand.net/partner.